Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Erica. Today we're going to be unboxing the February Sew Sampler box. So if you're new to Sew Sampler boxes, they are monthly sewing and quilting subscription boxes put out by Fat Quarter Shop. They cost $29.95 per month plus shipping. We're going to take a look and see what's inside the February box. The theme for this month is called Cut to the Good Stuff. There are coupon codes on the back for 15% off Bee Plaids by Lori Holt. There's also a Prairie Home Sampler Sew Along link and then a Layer Cake Lattice Shortcut Quilt link. There are QR codes all over the back of this, so it's really hard for me to show you, so I do apologize. The first thing in our box is the Peaceful Baskets Sew Along. This is block number 11, which means we only have one more block left before they start a new sew along, and you can get the patterns at Fat Quarter Shop for $4.98, and every block in this sew along has been some sort of different style of a basket block. I am saving all of the patterns up in a bundle, and then once we get all 12 blocks plus the finishing, I'll bundle them up and do a giveaway for one of you. So there aren't that many things in this month's box actually, so this will be really quick. So the first thing in our box is a friction ball pen. These value at $2.98, and it says the friction pen by Pilot is a must-have for every sewing room. Its magical thermosensitive ink vanishes with a swipe of the eraser or a touch of heat. To erase, simply use the built-in eraser on paper or the heat from your iron. It's ideal for marking sewing lines, applique outlines, or tracing patterns on various fabrics. And I love friction pens. I haven't ever actually used the ballpoint ones. I usually use these guys. You just click them, and then there is an eraser tip on the end as well. So I'm interested to try this one. The only thing you want to be careful of is that if, for example, you use these to mark some quilting lines on the top of your quilt, and then you quilt that, and then if you don't wash that before you say send it to a recipient, to a quilt show, and it gets cold in transit, those lines can actually reappear. If you pre-wash your item and then ship it to your recipient, those lines should be good. But just something to be aware of. And normally you're going to be using marking tools for the inside of your quilt. They're going to be in your seam lines, so you'd never see them anyways, but just something to be aware of if you're going to be using the friction pins on the top of a quilt project. The next thing in our box, and I'm actually really excited to try this, is the Olfa Coral 45mm ergonomic rotary cutter. It values at $32.98, which is probably why there are not as many things in this month's box. And they said they're thrilled to introduce the first ever Fat Quarter Shop exclusive Olfa 45mm ergonomic rotary cutter. Our favorite cutter now comes in a happy coral hue, blending Olfa's top-notch quality with a splash of sweetness. Featuring an ergonomic design that has a safety lock, this cutter is a dream for both righties and lefties. It's compatible with all Olfa 45mm rotary blades, and it has a cushioned grip. This is the best cutter out there, and we can't wait for you to cut to the good stuff. I have not tried one of these. I always use the regular Olfa 45mm rotary trimmer. They look like this. So as you can see, this one has a handle, and you have to grip the handle in order to use the rotary blade. This one, you just push up or pull down on this little guy right here to expose the blade. So I am really used to using this one, but I am excited to try this one. Let me know in the comments below if you've tried this style. I know Kimberly from Fat Quarter Shop always prefers this style, and so it's kind of cool that they did a custom color with them. But I'd love to hear what you think about this style in the comments below. The pattern in this month's box is the Cheerful quilt pattern by Lori Holt. It values at $9.98. The insert says, "We say cheers to this sweet and simple quilt that will light up your life." This charming creation from Lori Holt and Fat Quarter Shop pairs perfectly with the 10-inch stacker in this month's box. Easy, quick, and bursting with color. It's a pure joy packed into a quilt. They also have finishing kits, limited finishing kits available at Fat Quarter Shop. Here's all the information on what you would need to make it. It finishes at 47 by 59, and it is a single block quilt with just a simple border around the outside edge. Our last thing in this month's box is the fabric, and so here is a little side view. It's kind of hard to see those colors there, but I will try and flip through them as I'm talking. This is a Junior Peace and Plenty 10-inch stacker by Lori Holt. It values at $22.48. There is so much to piece together with this vibrant collection. The lively 24-piece stacker adds a burst of beauty to your February with vintage-inspired prints, bursting with florals, flour sacks, and sampler designs, these fabrics are anything but old-fashioned. Dive into this colorful array and watch your next project bloom with creativity and charm. All right, I've added it all up for you. The box value for this month is $73.40. So that's a pretty good value considering the boxes are $29.95. So that's going to be it for today's unboxing. Let me know in the comments what your favorite item was from this month's box. Of course, mine is always going to be the fabric, but I am also really excited to try this new rotary cutter. I have never tried this style. Hopefully it's not too hard of a transition because muscle memory, I'm so used to the other style. And I like that with this handle, as soon as you let go, your blade is always protected. So that's kind of a nice safety feature. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You can also hit that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any upcoming videos. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today, and I will see you in the next video.